Vikings. Welcome to the third episode of Friday Night Vike. Let's start off with an interview, Casey. I heard you did an interview with Zunino and Bedwell about Flex.
I was really interested on what was Flex and how it was going to go, so check out this interview I did with them.
I'm Casey, and this is
Dr. Bedwell.
Hello, and I'm here today to ask about Flex period. And what are your thoughts on Flex?
I think Flex is just an amazing opportunity for students to get to do some different things during their day, make some choices, not be locked in the same schedule all the time, get some help, have some fun, maybe just do something out of the ordinary. So I think it's a really cool opportunity.
I'm also here with Mr. Zunino, and what are your thoughts on Flex?
Well, hey, we're excited about it. This is an opportunity really that goes back to an idea that as staff we talked about how can we do more to support kids, right, in a variety of different ways. Whether it's giving them more time for kids that work a lot, on the road a lot with athletics, provide a little bit more, right, in the way of academic support, right, making sure every kid is being successful in classes, and then some of the other enrichment things that we're going to be talking about through counseling, through other sort of fun educational activities. But really at the heart of it, how do we do something? How do we provide some time during our bell schedule every week, right, and be intentional about how we support students?
And how do you sign up for Flex?
So on Mondays in advisory is when you're going to sign up for the course of the week. So if a teacher requests you, like if you have to make up a test, they'll have requested you already. Other than that, you sign up during your advisory class on Monday, you'll get your schedule, and then you'll know pretty much by the end of the day where you're going to be for the rest of the week. If you don't sign up, your advisory teacher is going to kind of either put you in classes or make sure you get where you need to go. And if you don't sign up at all, you end up with your advisory teacher for Flex the entire week.
Are there any limitations to Flex period?
Limitations, it's got to be either academic or enrichment in nature. So like I said, no nap time, sorry. It's not really snack time necessarily. You're not going to be able to just watch movies. It's got to be something that's related to some sort of an educational outcome. But there's going to be some really good artistic ideas, that art classes, club meetings, things like that are a lot more on that kind of fun side.
Hey, I'm here with Mr. Kaufman. Can you tell us a little bit about your CTE courses?
Sure. I get to teach graphic design and printmaking 1 and 2.
And can you give us a brief description of each of them?
Yeah, sure. They're combined classes. So students must have completed either digital media arts 1 or digital photography 1 in order to register for either of those classes. And some of the things that we do, well, the premise of the course is to utilize digital media to create analog products. So some of the things that we have created include magazines, unique print media magazines that are content specific to students' interests. We've done t-shirt design and production. Right now we're working with heat press, vinyl graphics on t-shirts. But we've also done screen printing in the past also. We've done sticker production and some other secret stuff that you're just gonna have to register for the course to discover.
Okay, well, thank you, and you heard it from Mr. Kaufman.
How about we look at something you made with Change My Mind?
All right, let's go to my Change My Mind, Should We Defund Sports section.
I'm a teacher, a coach, and a parent. And the value of sports, I have 2 sons. One was not academically focused, and the only reason he graduated from high school was because he was a soccer player, and he had to have a C average to play. And the only time in the school year when he'd be eligible to play was during soccer season. And without that, he would have probably not graduated.
I think that's a valid argument, but the main point we're trying to say is, according to nces.ed.gov, we've seen like a 10 to 5 point drop in state test scores in the United States in the past 2 years. And right now it's at the level, it's the lowest it's been in probably 20, 30 years. And we think that, I personally think that the school should put some less funding into sports to fund education more, maybe be more hands-on with students, maybe try to focus more on raising those test scores, because that does affect school funding. Because if the test scores go down, then eventually sports would kick the bucket.
The pandemic, we've had all these issues, and so nationwide, academic scores have gone down. But what we have going here at this school that I've noticed is they have a lot of after-school tutoring available, which that's getting funded somehow.
Yeah, I just think that like the school, they should focus a lot less on outside of school stuff, like tutoring and homework and all that. That doesn't necessarily help increase your grade. It more just diminishes your outside of school life, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think I'm with you. I'm a teacher. Anything to get grades up, scores.
AJ, whoa, what are you doing? Get off. Whoa. Bro, we're trying to argue, AJ. Whoa, chill. Nah, I don't want problems.
Thank you, Emerson, for changing my mind, because that did not change my mind. Anyway, up next we have Kevin's senior interview.
Yeah, so I'm continuing my series interviewing a few English teachers for them talking about senior project. And this time I interviewed Mr. Nowitzki and a minion, which are English teachers, but basically in your English class, you're doing your senior project in it. So it's half English and half senior project. Here's another clip of what it is.
I'm here with Mr. Nowitzki and Mrs. Aminian. I'm here to talk about senior projects. So what are your thoughts on senior projects?
Well, senior project's a graduation requirement at STHS. It really is an opportunity, though, for seniors to bridge the gap between what they're learning in high school and what they plan on pursuing in the world of adults that they're about to enter. So I think it's a great opportunity for them to do something different.
Yeah, and I think it gives seniors an opportunity to see if a career path is an option for them, if they actually end up not liking it. And it also prepares them for the real world, because in the real world you have lots of deadlines that you kind of can't not miss, and if you do, you kind of get in a lot of trouble, and senior project helps with that.
Okay. Second question. What types of senior projects haven't you seen before?
Have I not seen?
I've not seen.
Well, that's an interesting question. I haven't seen anyone heard of students who do investment projects where they learn how to invest money in stocks and bonds, even crypto, but I haven't seen that in my class, and I think it's an interesting idea for a project, not that I've seen one.
Okay. And what about you?
I haven't seen anyone do anything with like the FBI. I think that would be really fun. We have a couple agents in town, so that would be a really good project.
And do you guys think this would be an interesting senior project and possibly hard for them since it's something new?
Well, the world of investing, absolutely. It's complicated. There's a lot of stress in it, and it's clearly a job that gives a lot of people anxiety who do it, but it's also profitable. So I think there's a big, opportunity for a student to learn something that could really help them out in the real world.
Okay. What about you?
Yes, working for the government, you make lots of good money. So someone should do it.
And any words of advice for the seniors or upcoming juniors for senior projects?
Well, pick a project you enjoy. Find something that you're going to want to spend time doing. And once you start the project, don't miss the deadlines.
Okay.
And it's really actually not that hard. It's very easy. It's easier than probably most of the projects you've done since you've been in high school. The only hard part is if you make it hard. So it's something you can actually have fun doing. So that's my advice.
So they shouldn't be nervous then?
No.
Oh, it's okay to be nervous. Yeah, if you don't do it, you don't graduate. So yeah, there's some pressure. But if you make the deadlines, keep up and do something you enjoy. Like Miss Aminian said, they shouldn't be too nervous.
Okay.
Thanks, Kevin. That was some interesting interviews.
Anyway, up next we have something.
So Emerson, do you like chess?
Yeah, but like, it's just cross-platform.
Record. Hello, I'm here with Cardan Juarez Evans and Kevin Lopez Castillo. And today we are playing a game of chess. So, Cardan, what are you thinking right now? What do you think you're going to do?
I think I'm going to try taking his king.
Interesting. Do you have any plans for the match?
Nope.
So, Cardan, you stumped there?
Kind of. A little bit.
I'm happy to welcome in the chess master, the top G. Go. So, Cardan, you've won. What's your opinion on all this? Are you ready to face the chess master?
Bring it on.
Ready for the top G, bro?
I am the top G.
Cardan, here you go against the chess master. Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
All right, Jesus, top G, are you ready?
I'm pretty ready.
All right.
Anyway, thank you for something. Next up, we have Emerson's STHS Wired.
Yeah, talk about some tech news real quick, real fun, short. Let's go to it. Hey Vikings, I'm back and ready to give you another heaping bowl of tech news right on your plate. A new survey conducted by Deloitte found that gamers want more games based on other media, including film and television. So get ready for every company in the world to ruin your favorite show by gamifying it. A new Harry Potter game titled Quidditch Champions was announced recently. Get your broomsticks ready and prepare to be socially outcast. The developer of Angry Birds was bought by Sega for nearly $800 million. I'm curious to see what they'll do with Rovio, seeing that I don't know a single person who's played Angry Birds in a decade, but we'll see what's next from them. Thanks for watching SCHS Wired. I'll see you next time. Oh my god, whoever made that last segment, SCHS Wired, they are the best person I've ever met. They're really handsome too. They should run for president. Next up we have Casey and his little music show.
Yeah, no, I cannot think of a better qualified person other than me to rate music. So let's go into that.
It's time for the scrutinizer right now.
Hi everyone, my name is Casey and I'm here to do a music review about a band I've never heard about. I hear they're really popular. They're called Led Zeppelin, and I'm going to be reviewing one of their more popular albums today. So, to start off my first point, I think the album with all the songs, I could never tell when the songs ended. Like, either they sounded way too similar to each other to where I couldn't tell when one song ended to another, or they sounded completely different from each other to where it didn't even sound good. One song had a drum, another song had a ukulele, and another song had a guitar. I don't know. It was hard to really appreciate the album in its fullest. I feel like for some of the songs, some of the instruments overpowered a lot of the other instruments, like in Black Dog and Rock and Roll. There was a lot of uses of drums, and those drums were deafening. It was really hard to actually appreciate the song itself because the drums were just way too loud. And alongside the drums making me tone deaf and deaf at the same time, there was also ukulele for some reason, wherever that works out. The only song I ever understood the lyrics to was Stairway to Heaven. And even then, I couldn't understand what the actual meaning behind that song was. It was words. Nothing else, just words with bad music in the background. The entire time I was listening to this album, which was around 45 minutes, I felt dislocated from my body. I felt more refreshed waking up from surgery than listening to this album. That was the end of this segment. This was Scrutinizer, and I hope you all have a good day.
Well, that's all for the scrutinizer today.
Hey, I'm here with Mr. Castles. Can you tell us what CTE courses you teach and a brief description of them?
So I teach 2 beginner courses, Carpentry 1, and usually they're both full classes, and that consists of how to use the tools, how to make things. They basically make a birdhouse, a bar stool, maybe a cutting board, and then maybe a step stool. So we try and get in about 4 projects a semester, but they basically learn how to use every single tool that we have, hand or electric. So my other class would be Construction 2 and 3, and it's a combined class. and that's where we build the tiny homes, which is, you guys can get a look at it if you want, but it's in the back room, and it's an 8x20 trailer, and it's a full-on 1-bath, full kitchen, studio apartment on wheels, and they build it from the ground up. So we buy the trailer, and they build every single thing else, and probably do about 98% of the work on it.
All right. Well, you heard it from Mr. Castles. Thank you.
All right, have a great day.
I think we got one right here. Excuse me, sir. What are you doing out of class right now, huh? What's going on here? What is this? You don't know? You don't know? You don't know. You don't know. They never know. They never know. Look at that. Go back to class, man. Look at this. Look what we got right here. Right here, right outside the gymnasium. Not even bothered to do his exercises, like his push-ups or his leg sit-ups. What are you doing right now, man?
I crashed. Skiing.
Oh.
Why are you ditching?
I'm not, actually.
You believe this, man? No? Think you're gonna have to come with us.
I live in Smethwick, Birmingham. If you want the...
Can I see your pass?
Actually, the guy took it back to the office because I have an eye doctor.
It's a little risky.
Come down, Smethwick Hospitality.
What'd I do now?
Bro, into that building right now. We got two culprits. Two culprits. Who are you?
I'm Alicia.
What are you doing out of class right now, Alicia?
We're going on a walk.
Who are you?
Sienna.
Bruh. You're going on a walk? What does that mean? Why aren't you in class, though?
Because we're going on a walk.
Let's go.
It's boring class.
Yeah, you're going on a walk. Walking your back to class. Back to class,
Why
yo.
aren't you in class, Wade?
Because I'm dish patrol. I don't need to be in class. You know what I need to be? I need to be patrolling the school, man. Making sure these aren't out of class, walking around and ruining the integrity of our campus.
There's no integrity. There's no campus. I'm sorry. What integrity of the campus?
This is a distinguished high school, man.
Right. Distinguished. Is that why you go here?
Nah, we can't let these people even go back to class. They gotta come with us, incarcerated, forced to do ditch patrol. After 7 years on the force, one thing I learned is there's always gonna be. Let's go. Hey, what are you doing here right now? What is this? What is this right now, huh?
Drugs.
Drugs? What are you doing here? Why are you not in class?
I'm doing drugs.
You got drugs?
No, I swear to God, wait.
In my personal opinion, Ditch Patrollers is the best show on the planet. Nothing can compare. End it, Casey.
Anyway, that's all we have for this show. We'll see you next time.
I'll be in your nightmares.